All right, now we're going to get into writing the equation of a line. Now, if they don't specify and they ask for an equation of a line, this is what they want. They want y equals mx plus b. They want the slope-intercept form. We like this equation. It's concise. It gives us great information. We have the slope, we have the y-intercept. We can tell from looking at the graph whether it matches. We like this. But we can only use this if we have the slope and the y-intercept. And well, unless we have a graph, they're not going to give us that very often with the information. Instead, they're going to give us some random stuff. So in this example, they've given us that the slope is 1/2 and a random point on that line, which is -2, 5. That's great if we want a graph, not so great if we want to write the equation. So this isn't going to work. We don't have the y-intercept. So we're going to have to use the point-slope formula because we have a point and slope. See how this works out? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our equation here. We know that the slope here is m, right? M is our slope, so that's going to be 1/2. This is a random point. It's one point from the line, right? So this is x1 and y1 because it's one point from the line. Okay, all we have to do is plug in now. This is the hardest part right here. Now, we're only going to replace the point and the slope. Everything else is part of the equation, right? Our y, our equal sign, our parentheses, our x stays part of this equation. Just like over here, we didn't change the y equal or the x. All right, so let's substitute in. We're going to say y minus y with the y. So y minus y1, which is 5, is equal to m, but we said m was 1/2. Okay, so we'll plug in 1/2 here. Now our parentheses and our x, still part of the equation, right? Minus, also part of the equation. We put our minus sign there. Our x1 is -2, so we're going to substitute in our -2 here. That's the hardest part, just setting it up. Now let's look and see. Do we need to do anything to make it look pretty? Yeah, we do. We need to change this negative to a positive. So let's rewrite the equation. We have y minus 5 is equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Cool, we got it. Now, but what we want is this to look like this. And what we see is we need to get the y alone. Now, we want to add this 5 to both sides, right? But we can't because order of operations say we got to get rid of these parentheses first. So what are we going to do? We're going to distribute. So we're going to multiply 1/2 times x. Well, that's 1/2 x. And 1/2 times 2. Lots of ways to think about this. All right, 1/2 times 2 over 1. Well, that would be 2 over 2, and that's just 1. Or half of 2, you're going to get 1. Okay? All right, we bring down this y minus 5, and we are almost done. We're almost there, right? All we got to do to make it look like this is to get our y alone. All right? So we're going to add 5 to both sides. Now, we got a choice. We can add it here or here. What are we going to add it to? No pink underwear, right? So we're going to add it here. Okay, cool. These cancel out, and ta-da! We are left with y equals 1/2 x plus 6. And check it out. We started with a slope of 1/2. We plugged in 1/2, and our slope here at the end is still 1/2. But now we've rearranged it so we know the y-intercept is 6, and it is lovely. And remember, you know you love math.